Hello again and welcome to week 10. We are most certainly on the home stretch now. I hope you had a great week last week and you were able to learn more about who you are, what you do, and why you do what you do. We do a lot of things on an unconscious level. A lot of the time we're on autopilot, especially when it comes to eating. We shove down our food and we are surprised at times by the fact that it's gone and don't even remember eating the large amount that we did. I had a huge autopilot realization several years back, right after I moved house. Instead of driving home from work to my new home, I ended up driving back to my old apartment, and it wasn't until I got to my car space and realized that there was another car parked in my space that it registered that I didn't live there anymore. And we so often do this. We're so often on autopilot. We just let the program run and we tune out and almost let our car drive itself or overeat because we're not paying attention and not tuning into ourselves and our surroundings. If we want more out of life, we must shine some awareness on what we are doing, the actions that we're taking, the food that we're eating, and what we actually want. When we have clarity around what we want, we can set clear intentions. We experience our reality based on our intention, based on the intention of our thoughts, feelings and actions. So this means getting clear and communicating that clarity with the world. Communication is a necessary part of everyday life. We need it to get our message across, not only to the person or people who we are communicating with, but also to the universe. And we don't just communicate with our words, it's also with body language and the tone of our voice. And our energy contributes to how we hold ourselves and how we project our light into the world. We must be responsible for the energy that we bring to the space. Negative, scattered energy will have a negative, scattered effect on our lives and the lives of others around us. Have you ever had a miscommunication with someone and had no idea whatsoever what went wrong? You meant something else, something that couldn't possibly have been taken out of context, but it was. Some wires were crossed and the exchange just didn't go so well. How about in relation to love? Have you ever thought that you were communicating your love in a way that wasn't appreciated? Maybe you were showing love or being shown love, but the message wasn't being heard by the other person. There are many different ways to communicate and also different ways to love and express your true feelings. Dr. Gary Chapman wrote a book entitled The 5 Love Languages, and it is such an eye-opener when it comes to how we express and want to receive love, and how we can overlook someone's love for us just because we speak a different love language to them. Maybe you show your love by giving gifts, but your partner or your children feel your love when you spend quality time with them. It is important for an emotional eater to understand our love language so that we know which void we could be filling with food. If someone is not speaking your love language and your love tank is empty, you could be trying to fill that emptiness with food, but with little success. When we are not receiving love in the way that we would like to receive it, because our need for love is so strong, we will try to get it in a way that we know how. And if food has been your way of getting love, then you'll turn to food to try and find that love. Emotional eating will be present in your life until you learn what you need to learn from it. You will continually run run into what you run away from, because you have to learn from it. So while you're here doing this program, turn towards the feelings that you're having. Go inside. Ask, what is this obsession with food here to teach me? Only you have the answers. So check with yourself. Your biggest problem will be your teacher. I hope that you have a wonderful week, and I thank you wholeheartedly for joining me. Until next week, enjoy your lessons.